With the weather is meteorologist Corey Henderson.
Good Tuesday, everyone. Tomorrow's going to be another hot and humid day, but I think we'll have a stable enough atmosphere that we won't have to worry about looking at anything on our Precision Live Doppler radar. Nothing will be popping up here in the area like some folks tonight, where you were given maybe even over an inch of rain. All that activity, though, for the most part, has died down, except for this one little cell into the southern part of Bland County and into Vick County. And this will, though, be gradually dying down as it moves slowly. I mean, really slowly down to the south and the west. So if you live in Wytheville, you might see a few sprinkles here over the next hour or so. We still have some lingering clouds, though, due to some of these storms that push their way down to the south and the west throughout the evening. But overall, drier air is pushing its way into the two Virginias as high pressure is building up to the north and west of us. It's right around Chicago at the moment. And ahead of it, of course, we have a northerly wind flow. I know you wouldn't know it by the temperature, as you'll soon see, but that northerly wind flow will eventually be bringing in drier air. Not necessarily comfortable air, and not necessarily not humid air, but it will be just a little bit drier, and that will also help in aiding to seeing our chances for rain dropping down slightly. Let's look at our temperatures. As I mentioned, even though we've got a northerly wind flow, a light northerly wind flow, readings are looking very summer-like and very warm. 73 right now in Hinton, 73 in Lewisburg, 71 in Quinwood, and 70 the temperature in White Sulphur. And that appears to be where most folks are right now. 70 in Princeton, Bland, and Tazewell, and Welch, and Pineville, and Mullins, and 70 right now in Grundy, and 71 in Richlands. Here's a look at the Futurecast map showing you the drier air pushing into the area. We'll start off with some patchy dense fog early tomorrow morning. Still a lot of moisture, of course, in the ground after all these rains over the last several days. So watch out early in the morning, but by the noon hour it will have easily dissipated. And we'll see a few fair weather clouds pop up in the late afternoon, but that'll be it with high pressure system building into the area. It'll settle right in and give us some dry weather over the next couple of days. And believe it or not, we could actually use some dry weather. We're wrapping up the month of July. It looks like Bluefield and Beckley ending up pretty nice with over 4 inches of rain. Of course, a lot of that came within the last 10 days. That forecast for tomorrow for the Princeton Devil Rays actually has a dry weather forecast for them as they take on the Elizabethton Twins. We'll see readings around 81 degrees at 7 o'clock. And at the end of the game, readings will only be getting down into the mid-70s. It's going to be a warm one tomorrow. Let's go ahead and check out the weather forecast, though, in detail for you for tonight. First off here, fair skies for Pineville, Yeager, Princeton, Pearisburg, Tazewell, Bland, Wytheville, and Richlands. There's an isolated chance for a shower throughout the next hour into Bland and Wythe County, but decreasing clouds here overall. And we'll see fair to partly cloudy skies tomorrow, with highs tomorrow warming up into mid to upper 80s. Now moving on to Mount Hope, Rupert, Beckley, Hinton, and Peterstown and Marlington. An isolated shower is possible, mainly in Greenberg County throughout the next hour, but we're going to see those clouds break apart, and then we'll see that continue on tomorrow. And of course, with the sunshine working its way out early in the morning, we'll see the fog burn off quickly, and that sunshine will be heating us up very nicely. We'll see readings into the upper 80s, and we'll see readings in the upper 80s all throughout the remainder of the week, Leanne.
All right, and probably moving into next week, because of course that's the start of the fair, and the fair is always hot.
No, well, that's true. Well, you're right. It's always hot, and then it rains. It pours down just about 5 or 6 o'clock.
Of course. Well, folks, we still need to get your letters in. If you are competing at the West Virginia State Fair, we want to hear from you, and it doesn't matter what you're going to be doing. So whether you're showing your prize pigs or your award-winning jams, we're interested.
So send your letters to My State Fair, P.O. Box 1930, Bluefield, West Virginia, 24701, or you can email us at news@wvva.com. Be sure to include your name and phone number on both those, even the email. And if you're planning on going to the West Virginia State Fair this year, time is running out for those ticket deals. Advance ticket sales in this Friday. So the fair will run, of course, from the 10th, August the 10th through the 18th.
And you can head to the BB&T branch bank offices throughout southern West Virginia for gate and carnival tickets. Prices vary based on age and the type of ticket you're purchasing. You can also pick up discount ticket packages at participating CVS stores. For more details about ticket prices, you can head to the website statefairofwv.com. And straight ahead, a local church is giving some local families a special gift. The details coming up after the break. Keep it here. St. Stephen's Episcopal Church in Beckley is making hospital stays for children a little brighter. Children's books collected from parishioners of St. Stephen's Episcopal Church in Beckley for an African mission trip will now be donated to Raleigh General Hospital to establish a library in the Children's Center. In all, 104 books were donated to RGH. The books can now be loaned to children and families while they're in the hospital. According to Father Miller, St. Stephen's wants to help families stay close in times of need.
And are reading these books together. It's very educational. It's just really good. The church values family time, and so I'm very glad, hopefully from this, moms and dads and aunts and uncles and brothers and sisters will get much better, closer family time with the entire family.
The books included educational books on animals, books with popular children's characters like Curious George, and timeless classics like Goldilocks and the Three Bears and Chicken Little. Mentors from Energy Express, along with the American Red Cross, will host a blood drive Wednesday, August 1st at Oakville Elementary School. Red Cross workers will be available from 1 to 6 at the school to collect donations. Now, all donors will receive a free T-shirt and a chance to win either a motorcycle from Cole Harley-Davidson or tickets to WVU football game. Energy Express mentor Ryan Williams hopes that parents of the children will be the first ones to come in and donate. Coming up next in sports, find out which company gave Michael Vick the latest boot on his memorabilia. Plus, the best team in the Appy League rolls into Princeton, where the Devil Rays able to contain the Twins. PJ Ziegler has these stories and more next in sports.
My name's Emily.
Now, here with sports is PJ Ziegler.
Hi, everybody. When you're trying to snap a 3-game losing streak, the last team you want to face is the best team. For the Princeton Devil Rays, facing the Elizabethton Twins was just what they needed. Mitch Lukovics, P-Rays farm director and Appy League president. Lee Landers watching this one, top of 3. Starling de Los Santos chops into the double play. Mark DeLank scores. It was 1-0 Twins. Down 1 in the 4th. Keon Kang singles to left. Robbie Estrada comes home to score, and that ties the game at 1-1. It was picture perfect from there. In the 6th, Ronald Edwards walks with the bases loaded. That plates Omar Luna. Princeton takes a 2-1 lead. Then a wild pitch scores Ben Humphrey, and the Devil Rays hold on to beat Elizabethton 6-3. Tyree Hayes gets the win and improves to 3-3 on the year. The woes continue for the Bluefield Orioles, who lost to the worst team in the league. The O's fall to Greenville 5-3. Henry Williamson takes the loss. He is 2-2. Same 2 teams tomorrow night. No matter what happens with Michael Vick's court case, Rawlings Sporting Goods is done with the Atlanta quarterback. Rawlings says it recognizes that Vick has not been convicted of dogfighting charges, but said ending the relationship is necessary. Upper Deck is also removing all of Vick's autographed memorabilia from its online store and will remove trading cards set to be released in October. Last week, Nike suspended its contract with Vick. Just like every high school football team in the state, the Bluefield Beavers have one goal: win a state championship. Bluefield returns a handful of players from last year's squad, which went 7-4 before losing to Tulsa in the state semifinals. The Beavers added former Graham football star Will Cole to their roster. Head coach Freddie Simon believes off-the-field hard work will be the key this year.
We've got some fine young men that have worked hard in the offseason. We think we got some good leadership, and I think that'll be a big key.
The Beavers open up their season August 24th against Graham. The R word is looming at Montcalm High School this football season. No, not reloading, rebuilding. The Generals have 24 kids on this year's squad and lost some offensive linemen and the running attack of Michael Christian. Returning is quarterback Matt Sisk and Mike Carroll, who the Generals hope will help fill Christian's void. The Generals know hard work will prevail in the end.
Well, I think the key for this team this year is just dedication and work hard. I think if they do those 2 things and they function as a team, I think they have a chance to be successful.
We're going to have to step up and teach them the guys that's here. I mean, this is just a loss of what we had last year. We had a good team last year. We all worked together. We're just going to have to do the same this year.
The Generals open their season August 24th at Big Creek. It will be a numbers game this year at Pikeview High School. The Panthers have 21 players in camp right now, but are hoping for more in the coming days. 16 of those 21 players are returning from last year's squad, which went winless with no place to go but up. The Panthers are keeping high expectations.
You know, we've had all winter to work with the kids and prepare them. We got to engage in spring ball this year, so we came out the first day, and we're looking okay.
Oh, we went real bad. I think we'll be tougher than what we was last year. We've got a little bit of speed back.
This year we're just going to try our best, get a lot of repetitions, just, you know, hope our season goes better than last year.
The Panthers open up their season at home against Meadowbridge. The Blue Ridge Junior Golf Tour crowned its champions today at Fountain Springs Golf Course. In the 16 to 17 age group, Hunter O'Neill of Bluefield, Virginia won the Player of the Year honors, edging Nolan Breckenridge in total points. In the 14 and 15 age group, Zeke Schaefer of Radford, Virginia wins the Player of the Year honors. Matthew Downey of Galax, Virginia takes home this year's 12 and 13-year-old title. In the 10 to 12 age group, Zachary Luttrell of Pounding Mill wins Player of the Year. And in the 9 and under, Dylan Sayers of Richlands, Virginia takes home the title. Congratulations to all.
Definitely. All right. Thanks a lot, Peach. We'll be right back.
Alrighty, here's a real quick look at the live precision Doppler radar showing you that little shower across Bland and Wythe County pretty much dying out here at this point. And these showers and thunderstorms that we've been seeing here in the evenings as of late won't be repeated for too much longer, thankfully so, because the Devil Rays are taking on the Elizabethton Twins tomorrow at noon. So keep that in mind. That game I thought earlier was at 7, but it's at noon tomorrow.
All right. Have a great night.
You're watching NBC.